Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create stacks, how to create tab screens, and how to create drawer navigations in your Expo React Native application. So let's get started. So you can see that my app folder is empty. So we can go to the documentation. Okay, and we can see this page over here. And if I go to the documentation here, you can see that we have the stack over here, and we are just going to create these three files, that is the layout.tsx. Okay, so let's create this file, that is layout.tsx. Then let's create the next file, that is index.tsx. Then let's create another file, that is details.tsx. Okay, so we have these three files created. Okay, layout, index, and details. Okay, so now in the layout.tsx file, let's include this code over here. Okay, so we have included this code over here in the, and the name of the screen will be index, and the option title will be home. So let's say it home. I save this. Then okay, then in the index page, let us create this page, home. So this will be a home component. Okay, and if I go to my app now and reload my app, we can see that we have a home component, home stack over here. So home screen is appearing over here. So next, what we will create, it will create a button over here, and we can, from this button, we can go to the uh, details tab. Okay, so to do that, what we need to do is we need to create a link. Okay, so in my details.tsx file, let's create this first. Okay, this will be the details ID. So we'll have details ID here. So details ID, and the next text will be the details title. So this will be coming from the, so there will be a button on the home page, like there will be a link, and this will be shown from the link. Okay, so details title. Okay, if I save this and if I go ahead, no, so I should create a link. So let me go and create a link in the index page. So let's create a link here. So I will get this issue because link is not included. So we need to include the link from the Expo router. So import link, okay, from the Expo router. Okay, so I'm going to remove this styles.link. Okay, so this is the styling. So I'm going to remove the styling for now. And if I go now, you can see that we have a button here. And from this, we can go to the details ID and the details, but you can see the header is small details, like so let's go and change that. So if I say, if I go to stack, okay, we have only one screen over here, so, and the one title, and we can put another screen, that is the name of the screen is details, and the title will be my details. Okay, so it will be like this. So now if you go here, you can see that we have my details here, and there is a back icon. So what stack does it, it places this component, this screen, above the home screen. So if I go to the details, so it will show you my details. Okay, and then you can go back. So go to details, and then this is like this. So it works like this. So we can see now we have this screen here. Also, this you can run on the Expo app. Expo Go app. So I'm using this local host because I don't want to share my mobile device. So that is the reason. And so you can also run this on the Expo app. Okay, now next what we will see is we will see how to create tabs. Okay, so now we know how to create stacks. Now let's create a tab. Okay, so let me create a new tabs called as the, okay, let's create a settings tab. Okay, so we can, in the apps folder, let's create another new folder called as settings, and it should be in the parenthesis as I have shown settings. Okay, so if I click on this over here, okay, you can see the settings tab is come. Okay, and in this also we need a new file called as underscore layout dot tsx file. Okay, we have this layout dot tsx file, that is the entry point, and also we need a new file that is index dot tsx. Okay, we have this file called as index.tsx in settings now, tab settings folder. And what we'll do is we will go to the tabs. Okay, let's go to the documentation and let's go to the tabs. And you can see here that tabs are to be included like this. So what I will do is we have to include the screen called as tabs. So in our case, our folder name is settings. So what we will do is in our main tab layout.tsx files, that is under app, we can include the screen as settings here. Okay, and we can include this file, and then we can so right now nothing should happen to the app. uh, Okay, if I make it 50% to see it properly, what is happening? There is no tabs because we have not included any tabs. So now what we need to do is we need to use this, the tab layout. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Okay, and I will include this tabs over here, and index will be general settings. Let us name this a general settings. So that will be a main, that will be a general settings page. So this will be cog. Okay, I'll just put this cog, I don't know. And this as person settings, something like this. No, I don't think that icon is existing. So I'll just keep it as person, I think. Still, I don't know if this icon. So let's revert this icons, and let these icons be as it is, and this will be the profile settings. Okay, profile settings. Okay, so general settings and profile settings. So in the home screen I will have just the similar layout as home. So I will say I will go in this page and I will paste this, and okay, remove this link here. This will be uh, general settings, general settings. Okay, this will be general settings, and also we need another layout called as, no, another file called as profile settings. So this will be profile. I'll just rename this to profile, and I will just create a new file called as profile.tsx. Okay, so in this now I will copy the same code here and I will paste it over here, and this will be profile. Okay, so we have profile settings, and so this is will be profile, and this will be settings. Okay, something like that. Okay, then if we now we have the two screens, and if I go and if I reload this, I want to see if the screens are coming. The screens are not coming. I don't know why, but we'll check this out. Okay, okay, we have okay, tabs. We have the tabs, index and profile. Okay, these are general settings. Okay, the issue is we have an index page, hence it is creating a problem. So we need to name this page as some different page, like okay, also rename this as feed or something like that, and remove this completely. So we do not need this, and we also do not need this. So we have seen how this works, the stack works. So we'll remove this. Okay, so we'll remove the screen options over here. Okay, let's remove, no, let's keep the screen option and let's save this. Okay, now if I go and reload the page, we can see that we have general settings now and profile settings. So these are my tabs. So these tabs are working. You can see there is a general settings tab and there is a profile settings tab. Okay, and the profile settings and general setting, the title also changes. Okay, so this is how the tabs work. So we have included the tabs, we have included the settings, and inside settings we have this. Okay, so we have two options inside settings. Okay, so it is like that. So if I remove the header option, you can see the header option also appears on top. So we can include this header. We can see then the tabs getting generated. So these are the two tabs that we have under settings profile. So now I will show you how to create the drawer and include such type multiple tabs inside the drawer. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the layout.tsx file here, that is under app, and let's replace this with this. Okay, so if you go in the documentation as well, you can see the drawer. Okay, in the drawer you will have this. So this is the same thing which I'm doing over here. I'm copying this same drawer. Okay, so this is my drawer item. So I'm copying the same one and the similar one. So I made some adjustments. So my settings are already there, and I'm going to create another tab. Okay, this will be my tabs and these are my settings. Okay, over here. So if I refresh it and if I see my page, then you can see that we have manage. Okay, you have manage, feed and details. Feed and details are coming because the screens already exist. We can display it none if we do not want it. Okay, so we will do that later, but first let's see how to use the drawer. Okay, we do not have tabs, hence the tabs are not displaying. So let's create another folder called as tabs. So this will be tabs over here. Okay, this will be tabs. Just rename this. Okay, this will be tabs, and inside this tabs, similar way, we'll have the layout.tsx file. .tsx file. Okay, and no, this is underscore, so rename it again and use underscore layout.tsx file and new file called as what we'll use as index.tsx. Okay, and next we'll use a new file and we'll say general.tsx. we'll just rename these files. Okay, let's use the same layout here. So this will be like, tabs. Let's make this index. Let's make about, like, let's make about page of this about and about page. Okay, let's change this to about page. Okay, and we have this about page over here, and general will just say general. So let's copy this and paste it here, and let's make it general page. Now if we go to our tabs, okay, we can see that the tab index tab general is added. But why this is happening now is I can show you. I can increase the screen and I can show you. See, tab index tab general is happening here, but it should come as my tabs, right? So now what we are going to do, we have put tabs over here. Let's go to the main index file and okay, where what is index and okay, so in our tabs index file is empty, and that is the reason why it is happening. So we'll copy this over here. So this will be settings. So this will be tab layout only. We'll name it as tab layout. Index will be about us. Okay, and the next screen will be general, and let's name this general only. Okay, so general. Okay, so this will be general. Okay, now if we go to the screen, you can see my tabs is appearing here. So if I go to like my tabs, so it's not allowing. With I can reload this, and we can reload this page, and we can see that my tabs is appearing, and you can see about us and general over here. So we can change this. Okay, and let's go to about.tsx file. Header shown false, so this will make it true because drawer won't be seen otherwise. So now we can see tabs overview here, and we can go to the settings, and we can as well as go to the my tabs. Okay, general, settings, and my tabs. So next what we will do is we need to hide this, right? So we need to remove this from a main layout file. Okay, so we will say this, we'll copy this drawer item again back over here. We will okay, we can also include the screens, so we will include the screens first. So we will say name will be feed or something, feed. Then display, we can keep this display none. Okay, we can remove this display none. Okay, so we'll remove this. Okay, and this will be the name of the file, that is the feed, and this will be the title, will be your feeds or something like that. And okay, this will be in one more parenthesis here. Okay, so you can see that your feeds will come over here, and then if I want to remove the other page, that is the details page, I can always remove it. So I can say, okay, so like how we had it display none, so we can put the same thing over here. We can copy this, put it over here, and this page will be details page. Okay, so if we put this here, If we put this here and if we save this, so you can see now that the display is gone. You can see my settings. Okay, then you can see tabs. Then you can see your feeds, and then from here I can always go to the details. Okay, so hope you understood kind of tab settings and everything how it works. So I have made this tutorial, so made it simple so that you could understand the exact way how stack can be used, tabs can be used, and drawers can be used, and how you can use tabs inside of drawers and so on. So do comment if you have any queries, and please like this video. So I will put the code in the description below and you can go ahead and view the code. Thanks for watching, guys.